What's up again, strangers on the internet? And you may be thinking, one thing, and well, two things. First thing you may be thinking is, wow, your camera's mighty straight today. Did you find your tripod? No, I didn't find my tripod. I actually used that charger back right, and then I just kind of put my phone in between it. Works pretty well. But no, I'm probably never going to ever use my tripod again because I actually lost it. But yeah, you may also be wondering why? Why am I on this page with this long-legged dude? Why? Why am I on this page? Well, if you look at the title of the video, then you're like, oh, yes, he's going to be in the comic I'm gonna make, right? Yes, that's right. You should already know that. Yes, he's going to be in the comic I'm going to make. And that's going to be great. Yes, it's going to be very great. So, yeah, obviously the name, if you look up there, I don't even need to say it. He's a guy, Oh, by the way, this is going to take place in America. I don't feel like doing all that Japanese, look up Japanese culture stuff. No, this is all going to take place in the United States of America. So, yeah, how about we show you what I'm actually going to do, and then I'll show you a few other drawings I did. And then, yeah, well, I'll figure out what to do from there. I don't even have a script for this. So, yeah, you remember this girl? She's supposed to be the face of, on that thing, on that channel. Even though, I mean, she's kind of not going to be the main character. It's going to be that other dude. But, yeah, so she is a robot, as you can see by that very robot-looking name. Here's the story behind her. Oh, also, by the way, I'm probably going to change the design and give her short sleeves. Just a heads up. But as I was saying, her story, basically, a character that I haven't drawn yet is basically gonna be like, oh, let's make a robot, and he makes a robot. He purchases the A3 model, and then basically tries to program some code into it, and so basically he messes everything up, and she's basically unpredictable now. No one knows what she's gonna do, and she only has one facial expression, and it's this very punchable smirk. I hate this so much, I swear to God. It's going to be explained what an A3 model is, but I'm going to give you the short of it. An A3 model is an all-purpose model, an all-purpose female model, basically being able to be used for anything. And I mean anything. Now, what people primarily don't even use them for is heavy lifting. And let me tell you, she is very heavy lifting. Usually these are programmed to, have... Like I was saying, these usually aren't programmed to, heavy lift stuff. Usually you get a bigger model to do that and program them with full strength, but also where they can carry out nimble tasks too, like tying a shoe. So, yeah, but this is not meant for heavy lifting. Not really, but it's supposed to be all purpose, but people really don't use it for heavy lifting because of how it's just not a big guy. So basically, her role in all of this is pretty much nothing. I mean, yeah, something, but she's pretty much gonna be OP, and that's gonna be funny because she's gonna be. Don't worry about this. Don't even ask what this is. I've never seen that until now. But still, yeah, she's gonna be, yeah, she's probably gonna be like Saitama levels strong. I'm telling you, she's gonna be levels of Saitama strong. Like, I'm telling you, she probably, well, not Saitama strong, that's a little too far, but I'm telling you, she'll probably be able to pick up, like, the 4 cars, 2 cars on each hand. I swear to God, it's gonna be like that. And, well, her speed, it's gonna be close to sound, too, so she's probably gonna be very OP, and she could be in a death battle with someone weak. And another interesting thing I decided to do with this character is that she basically just will not talk unless it's absolutely necessary. She doesn't talk and just smirks the whole time. So it's just so bad, and it makes me want to beat the frick out of her, but I can't do that because I'll die in one punch. I haven't really drawn any concept stuff for any other character, so let's move on to poster I made a few back, even actually before no, not before these, I made these after. But still, they're a lot back. No, camera! Yes, I'm covering this girl's face again. You're never gonna see it until I actually make the crap. But yes, there she is again with that freaking smile. Oh my god. And then it's just this guy he's pretty much a main character, but he's also kind of not. I mean, he's a secondary main character. He's the main character here, but he's secondary. And it's gonna be mostly comedy and very basic anime tropes and breaking the fourth wall. Everyone loves that. So yeah, he basically just takes a bunch of people who like anime. He takes a bunch of weebs and tries to get them to work into his establishment so he can just make it amazing and great and full of weebs and definitely a bunch of weeb stuff. And his establishment doesn't really focus on anything. It actually is a what would you call it? I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a mall, except you can't consider it a mall, but it's kind of like a mall. Basically, it's a mall. And, then, this guy's sister, and she pretty much doesn't do anything. Like, I'm telling you, she will not do anything. She's a secretary, she will get very scary, unless she's not getting scary, which is when she's normal. And this guy, he's a mechanic already hired there, and he likes the freck out of this girl. I mean, the freck. So, yeah, it's gonna be some weird, cringy, random stuff like that. And I love that it's weird like that. So, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, so those Black Lives Matter protesters and those LGBTQ protesters, so they don't get mad. I've added this guy, and by the way, he's supposed to be bisexual, so yeah, those LGBTQs don't get mad, which is kind of stupid, but still, they don't get mad. So, yeah, here's our lovely cast, our lovely main cast, and... So, also, by the way, I've took it off the charger thing. I was holding it up on this. But, yeah, so, by the way, the name's probably going to be trash. Probably going to be, like, a comic with no name. So, basically, that's what's going to be called, a comic with no name. Hopefully not that's what I end up calling it, but I'm going to call it something stupid like that. So, yeah, there's probably going to be a video on it. I promise you, by literally next week, I promise you this time. I said I upload at least once a week, and guess what? It's been a month since the last video, so I'm just a big old liar. Don't ever trust me, I'm a liar. Oh, you're seeing the girl's face, this is gonna be blurred out anyway. But yeah, yeah, it's just... See all those white lines through her? I probably won't feel like blurring it out, but there's just a bunch of white lines through the face, and it looks very bad. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. And I promise you, the comic will start to be made at least by tomorrow, and a video out next week. I'm literally promising this. This time, I am for sure. This will happen. Okay? Goodbye, and prepare to laugh. It's probably not even going to be that funny.